In this video, we're answering one of the most common questions that new Amazon sellers ask. Do I need an LLC to start selling on Amazon? You've probably heard people say things like, you should form an LLC before you launch your business, or don't start without legal protection. And while that advice comes from a good place, the reality is a little more nuanced. So today, we're going to break it all down. What an LLC actually does, when it makes sense to get one, and how to go about it the right way. So whether you're launching your very first product or you've already started selling and you want to clean things up, this video will give you clarity and confidence. So let's jump in. What is an LLC? All right, let's start with the very basics. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. That might sound a little bit technical, but think of it like this. An LLC is a protective bubble between you and your business. When you form an LLC, you're creating a separate legal entity. That means your business becomes its own person in the eyes of the law. You can open bank accounts, file taxes, sign contracts, and even get sued. But here's the key part. If your business gets into legal trouble, your personal assets are typically protected. In other words, forming an LLC helps separate your business risks from your personal life. So imagine this. Someone slips and falls on a product that you sold. If you're a sole proprietor, they could sue you personally and go after your house, your car, or your savings. But if your business is an LLC, they'd have to go after the company, not you. That's the whole point of the limited liability part. But let's be real, just forming an LLC doesn't make you invincible. You still have to run your business properly. That means using a separate bank account, not mixing personal and business money, and keeping clean records. If you treat your LLC like a real business, it'll protect you like one. Do you need an LLC to sell on Amazon? No, you don't have to have an LLC to start selling on Amazon. Amazon lets individuals sell as sole proprietors, meaning just under your name with your social security number. Plenty of sellers start this way. But here's where things get tricky. As soon as you make your first sale, you're technically running a business. That comes with risk, especially as you start to grow. If a customer claims that your product injured them, or if there's a copyright issue, that risk can land right in your lap. That's why many sellers choose to set up an LLC early. It's about peace of mind. Also, having an LLC can make your business feel more real. You'll get an EIN, which is an employer identification number, which makes it easier to open a business bank account and get organized. You'll also be able to separate your Amazon payouts from your personal finances, which is huge come tax season. So no, an LLC isn't required, but it's often a smart move, especially if you plan to treat this as more than just a side hustle. When should you form an LLC? Now, a lot of sellers ask, should I form an LLC before I even list my first product? And that depends. If you're just experimenting, like maybe you're testing a few products with minimal investment, you can hold off for a bit. But if you're ordering inventory, investing real money, or building a brand that you want to scale, forming an LLC early can save you a lot of hassle down the line. It's also important to note that switching from a sole proprietor to an LLC later isn't hard, but it can get messy. You might have to update your Amazon Seller Central account, change your tax ID, and update any legal document. Doing it up front gives you a cleaner foundation. Now, the bottom line, if you're taking this business seriously, treat it seriously. Forming an LLC is a small investment that gives you a big return in peace of mind and professionalism. How to set up an LLC using LegalZoom or Tailor Brands. Now, setting up an LLC can seem daunting, but services like LegalZoom and Tailor Brands really simplify the process, especially for Amazon sellers. Here's the general overview on how you can use these platforms. First, choose your service provider. LegalZoom is a well-established platform known for comprehensive legal services, including LLC formation. Now, Tailor Brands often offers branding services alongside the LLC formation, which can be super useful for new businesses. So if you want to get started with either of them, we'll have links for you down in the description below. If you click on the LegalZoom link, it's going to bring you to this page, and all you need to do to get started with an LLC formation is click on Start My Business. Now from here, you can either click Start My LLC, or if you want to learn more about their packages, just scroll down and click on Learn More. And here they've got 3 different packages. They've got the basic, which is free. You just pay the state filing fees. They've got the Pro plan, which you get an operating agreement, an EIN, bookkeeping tools, access to over 150 customized legal documents, unlimited e-signatures, and a customizable website. So they do kind of help you out with the branding on this package as well. Then there's a premium plan at $299 plus state filing fees. So you get everything in the Pro, plus you get expert advice from experienced attorneys. So it's really up to you. For this example, I'll go ahead and just click the basic plan and click on Form My LLC. Then you just put in the name of your business. So for this example, I'll just put Eric's Coffee Shop, select the state, enter the contact information, and put in what we'll do. So for this example, I'm a coffee shop, so my industry is a coffee shop. Then you go ahead and choose a compliance plan if you'd like. I'll go ahead and click no thanks. Now I went ahead and chose the free plan here, but you can go ahead and add these on here if you would like to. So you can get the operating agreement plus EIN, or the operating agreement, EIN, and forms and e-sign. which is still cheaper than that middle tiered plan. So we'll go ahead and select that. You can choose to set up a business bank account. We'll click no thanks. We'll choose the standard processing and we'll say no to the founder's kit. And then for only $269, you're gonna go ahead and get an operating agreement, EIN, legal forms, and e-sign, as well as just paying your state filing fees. Now, getting started with Tailor Brands is also easy as well. They've got 3 different plans to choose from. A free plan, you just pay the state fees. The essential plan, which gives you the LLC formation, legal compliance, expedited processing, and a business coaching program. And they also have the elite plan, which is $162 per year. And you get all that plus a domain, website, and a bit more of an Amazon gift card. So you get a $30 gift card with this plan and a $50 gift card with this plan. Now, right now, there's a 35% off discount for our viewers if you use the link down in the description. So if you want to save some money when starting your LLC, go ahead and use the links down in the description for Tailor Brands. Getting started is also super simple. You just select your state, click on claim discount, go ahead and type in your business name. It looks like it's available. Go ahead, click next. And then it's just going to kind of take you through a little like setup wizard. It's super easy and it's just to kind of help them, get you started. So for now, we'll click on just an idea, click next. We'll say we're going to launch in a few months, selling physical goods. You plan to hire employees, we'll say yes. How much is our income goal? We'll say more than 80,000. We're a brick and mortar. We need help with this stuff. Click next. It's asking what we've already set up. We'll go ahead and say none. We'll join their free 12-week coaching program. And then you just go ahead and enter your information here. So again, if you want to get started with Tailor Brands, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Connect with Amazon Seller Central. Now, once your LLC is officially formed, you want to update your Amazon Seller Central account with your new LLC name, EIN, and business address. This ensures that your Amazon payouts are directed to your business and helps with tax form accuracy, like your 1099K. Some services may offer guidance on this step. Now, what does it cost to set up an LLC? This depends on where you live, so each state has its own filing fees. For example, in California, it's $70 filing fee plus an $800 annual tax. In states like Wyoming or Delaware, it can be as low as $50 to file and around $100 per year to maintain. You can file directly with your state if you're comfortable doing the paperwork, but most people like to use a service like LegalZoom or Tailor Brands to help set it up. These services cost anywhere between free and $300 plus your state filing fees. And they can include things like name availability check, articles of organization, operating agreement templates, EIN registration. And a pro tip is you can get an EIN directly from the IRS website for free. So you don't need to pay extra for that unless it's bundled into a package that you want. If you're on a super tight budget, you can start selling without an LLC and reinvest your profits into forming one once you hit your first few thousand in revenue. Just know the risks that you're taking while unprotected. What else do you need besides an LLC? Okay, so forming an LLC is just one piece of the puzzle. If you want your business to be airtight, here are a few more things that you should set up. 1, a business bank account. Don't mix your personal and business money. Open a checking account under your LLC name and keep your transactions clean. This is important for taxes and legal protection. 2, an operating agreement. This outlines how your business is run, even if you're a one-person show. Some states require it, but it's a good idea regardless. It spells out how profits are distributed, what happens if a partner leaves, and more. 3, seller's permit or business license. Depending on where you live, you may need to register with your state or city to collect sales tax or operate legally. Check your local laws. 4, Amazon account setup. Make sure your Amazon Seller Central account reflects your new business info, like your LLC name, your EIN, and business address. This helps avoid payment delays or issues with tax forms like the 1099K. How do you choose the right state to form your LLC? Now, this trips a lot of people up. Some YouTube videos will tell you to form your LLC in Delaware, Nevada, or Wyoming for the tax benefits. That can work, but only if you live there or your business is based there. Otherwise, you might have to register as a foreign entity in your home state, which creates double the fees and paperwork. So for most Amazon sellers, the best state to form your LLC is the state where you live. It's simpler, cheaper, and avoids any red tape. If your business grows to the point where multi-state registration makes sense, that's a good problem to have. And you can revisit that decision later. LLC versus S Corp for Amazon sellers. Now, you might have heard about S Corps and wondered how that compares. Now, here's the quick version. An LLC is a legal structure. An S Corp is a tax election. You can actually be both. You can form an LLC and elect to be taxed as an S Corp. Now, why would you do that? It's mostly for tax savings. When your business starts earning $40,000 to $50,000 or more in net profit, switching to an S Corp structure can help you save on self-employment taxes. There's more paperwork involved and you'll probably need an accountant. So if you're just starting out, stick with a standard LLC. Revisit the S Corp conversation once you're consistently profitable. So is it worth it? At the end of the day, forming an LLC is about protecting yourself and setting your business up to grow. If you're just dipping your toe into Amazon selling, you can get by without one, at least temporarily. But if you're going all in, then an LLC isn't just a formality. It's the first serious step toward building something real. It keeps your personal assets safe, makes taxes easier to manage, and gives your business that professional edge when you're opening bank accounts, applying for funding, or talking to suppliers. And the best part is that it's not that expensive and you only have to do it once. Want help setting it up? So if you're ready to form your LLC, but you don't want to deal with the paperwork, we've got you. We've partnered with providers like LegalZoom and Tailor Brands who specialize in helping small business owners get started and get set up quickly and correctly. You can use the links down in the description to get started. Some of them even have limited time offer discounts like the Tailor Brands offer, so go ahead and check it out. And if you're an Amazon seller, make sure to mention that during setup. Some of these services will help link your business entity to your Amazon account and walk you through the tax stuff too. So if you want to get started with setting up your LLC or holding company, you'll find those links down in the description below. These are affiliate links, which means we earn a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using them, we really appreciate it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the LLC Deals channel, we cover everything that you need to know about forming, managing, and scaling your LLC or holding company, plus smart tax strategies and business tips to help you grow. So be sure to subscribe. Other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.